how did the market do in Utah in December of 2022? That is what I'm talking about today. How did our market report end? How does it stack up historically to what we've been seeing? And is it a buyer's market or a seller's market? And show you the numbers that go with it. So stay tuned. Hi, this is Melissa Ballman, and I'm a real estate agent here in the greater Salt Lake City area. So what that means, if you're looking at making a real estate move, I'd love to connect with you. Shoot me a text, send me an email, do what you got to do, but get in touch with me. But first, today, let's jump into how we ended December here in Utah. Okay, so let's take a look at how we ended December of 2022. We had a total number of units sold, 2,481 units in the state of Utah. That was reported to utahrealestate.com. And our average original list price was just over $644,000, and our average sold price was just over $595,000, which means that from what a person listed their house for to what it sold for was about 92%. And our average days on market was just under 2 months and sitting at 59 days. Now, these numbers are pretty in line with what we saw in October, November, December, with selling under 3,000 units. The other thing that I want to point out, let's get back to real quick, is on our average sold price, sitting at just over $595,000. That means at the height of the market, or the height of the average sales price on the market in May, was just under $644,000. So we have dropped about 7.5% from May of 2022 to December of 2022 on what people are getting for their house. So I know a lot of people keep saying, hey, once it hits about that 10% mark, I might be more interested in jumping into the market. Well, right now we're sitting at about 7.5%. So that time is almost coming. And I've said this multiple times in multiple videos, the amount of wheeling and dealing that builders are doing and the incentives that they're offering and locking in lower interest rates. There's so many options right now that it is a great time for buyers. And I'm going to show you some more information on that here in just a second. But I do want to talk a little bit more about the number of units sold being under 3,000. If you look back to February of 22, we were right under 3,000. January of 21, we were about 2,800. So we're not super far off from what we've been seeing. If you want to get the closest you possibly can to this number of 24, almost 2,500 units sold in a winter month, we're looking back at January of 2019 when we sold just under 2,500 units. And look at average days on market is right on point with what it was back in 2019. So it's going to be very interesting to continue to watch how this market plays out. I want to show you something here. Okay, so I want to take a look at this with you guys really quick and show you what the inventory is doing today. So this is January 13th, 2022 column and January 13th, 2023 column. And this is for the entire state of Utah. It's not broken down by county. But take a look at this. Our active listings of homes that are currently available for buyers to purchase, 276-ish%, almost 276% increase in the number of active listings, up from 2,000, we'll call it 2,100, to 7,800 active listings. Now, a backup, that's very similar to under contract, but what a backup means is the seller has accepted an offer, but they are willing to look at backup offers in case something falls through with the first buyer. But It is under contract, and our backup offers are up 15% this year than they were last year. And our under contracts are down almost 43% year over year. And then, of course, we have withdrawn, and that is up 205% in 2023 from where it was in 2022. And what a withdrawn is sellers are putting the homes on the market and then they're removing them for whatever reason. It could just be that they decided, I'm not going to sell right now. It could be that they pulled the house off because they're doing a remodel and they're going to put it back on the market. There's all different things why people do that. But this kind of gives you a snapshot of where the inventory is at and what we are actually seeing for under contract homes and the buyers that are buying homes right now.
So I hope you enjoyed today's market update. I know it was brief, but I like to keep it short and simple for everybody and not drag into too much of it. If you have any real estate related questions, I'd love to connect with you. I am always here to help, but as always, make it a great day.